outside the hotel at the moment. I've just checked out in this guide hotel. Wasn't a very good experience really. The last 2 or 3 days have been not so much good weather. It's been cold, a bit miserable, and it's been raining as well. But as you can see, I'm off to another hotel. And I'm also meeting an interpreter today, a friend of mine. And she's an interpreter, and obviously she's going to show me a lot more things in Taipei, but in a different area. It's more close to where all the tourist attractions are, which is what I want to see. I want to know a lot more about Taipei, and she's going to give me information what I should know. So there's another hotel, it's about 25 kilometers away from here. Take it in where I am. And I've booked a few days in this new hotel, and there's some lovely sights to see here that I haven't had a chance to see yet, but hopefully we're going to get around to doing all that. Hopefully you're going to be with me, and we're going to have some fun, some education, and some things to think about here in Taiwan. Now, at the moment there's a precarious situation going on that I see on the news about China you know, threatening Taiwan and one thing and another. But that didn't deter me. It didn't deter me from being here, because I know that this has been going on for over 12 months now. I don't know what's going to happen, but we've just got to keep our eye on it, on the sidelines, while I get about doing what I've got to do here in Taiwan and give you information and see if we can have some fun as well. I've got to watch it here because things can be interpreted different ways. I've just checked out of my hotel. I'm in the foyer, or you could call it the lobby if you wanted to, just take it in. I've met a friend here who's going to be my interpreter. She's called Gui. She's going to be doing interpreting for me here. I just don't know what came over me to travel to Taiwan without doing a bit of research first. So apparently there's a lot of things I didn't know. I've been stuck. You know, I couldn't even catch a taxi the other day because the first thing you need to do is to communicate with the taxi driver. None of them speaks English at all, and they couldn't take me where I wanted to go because they didn't understand what I wanted to say. Even through the phone, I haven't got an interpretation on my translator. Not for Taiwan. That's one of the countries that my interpretation app doesn't cater for. Taiwan. I never knew this. So, you know, I'm picking stones up all the time, but that's what I do, innit? I do pick stones up. I go back and is a mistake been made, one thing and another. But I like that. It's quite nice, really. I know it sounds stupid, but you know, this is what we call, you know, stuff that happens straight away. You know, it's the flavour, isn't it? It's what we call spontaneous reaction. And you know, you pay at the end of the day if you haven't done your research. I don't mind paying, as long as it's not too much money. I don't mind going over things, as long as we can try and get it right. But here we are, look. There we are. Now, you might not know this, but I did meet a taxi driver yesterday with the help of Gui. Gui is my new interpreter, and she spoke to a taxi driver yesterday. I got his number. He's going to arrive to pick both of us up and take us to the next destination, which is the hotel more near the district that I need to be honest with you. I thought that I could just travel straight away to these areas, and you can. I mean, to go from where I am here 25 kilometers away and do what I need to do and then travel all the way back, well, you all know it's not common sense. So it's another hotel that's coming up. I've booked for 4 nights, and hopefully I can get around the areas that I need to do a bit of blogging. It's the food that I'm interested in having a look at. The different types of food they've got, because I've seen so many different types of food here and I don't know one thing about any of the food. You need to know, I need to know, and I'm sure it's going to be very exciting where food is concerned. So stay with me.
看你怎么想真的。有的人他喜欢跑 Uber 啊，然后像我的话，我是习惯跑小黄啊，因为小黄我是路边随时都可以载客 ，Uber 不行。对 ，Uber 它不行，因为它没有烤成黄色嘛，它也没有那个顶灯嘛，所以它是不能路边随机拦客的，像我也偶尔会接一些旅游行程啊，像我月底的时候才去阿里山，带游客去阿里山，然后拍，因为有些游客喜欢拍照摄影，那因为我本身我是会一些摄影的，所以我就带他们去拍照。
What, 500 for the key?
For the key card,
Yeah.
if you lost, okay, this one, and we don't smoke here.
Right, okay.
Okay, can I borrow your passport?
Oh, right, okay. Okay, I'm just checking in here at the hotel in Taipei. I just want to let you see this fandango technological checking in system that they've got here. Look at that, the passport's going in there. Look at that, that's brilliant, isn't it? It's like a self-check-in situation. Isn't that great? Lovely, thank you very much. That's good, isn't it? What do you want me to do?
No, you live here for 4 nights.
4 nights, that's
Yeah,
right.
Right?
Yeah, that's right.
Okay.
Look at that. Isn't that brilliant?
505.
505, little room key.
Room key.
Cool, look at that. Keys, is that, did you just make that? You just made that, yeah? They've just made a key, look, a card key. Look, just like that. Bang. Isn't that brilliant? Look at this, look.
It's the information for you.
Isn't it good? Check-in
Is
completed.
the Wi-Fi number here.
Oh, the Wi-Fi number, that's lovely. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you. I must be so old. I feel like a dinosaur coming into these places. Okay, right, lovely. Thank you. So that's us. Oh, by the way, this is my interpreter. And she's Wei. She's called Wei. And she's going to be my guide in Taipei and on the island to make sure that I don't get lost. And interpretation is very, very... Welcome to Frank's World. I'm here in Taiwan, Taipei. I'm just going to show you something. You can take it in. If I turn it around, you can see right in front of you. That is what they call the 101 Skywalk Scraper. And I intend to go up there a bit later on in the day. But before I do so, I'd like to introduce you to my guide and interpreter here in Taiwan. Her name is Gui, and she's very kindly invited me to on this trail. This trail is called the Elephant Trail, but it's actually in Taiwanese, the Sangshan Hiking Trail, and we're just about to start it now. Say hi, Gui.
Hi.
She's a very good interpreter for me, and to be honest with you, I don't think what I would be able to do without her. She's been great help so far. She's shown me a lot of different things here in Taipei that I've never seen before. I will be relaying it to you as time goes on. Take this in again. I think it's a beautiful building. But we're going to go on the trail. I'm going to take you along with us, and when we get to the top we'll get some fantastic vista views of 101. Follow me. Now we're actually at the beginning of the steps to this elephant mountain. I'm in two minds whether to travel up because of, I'm not in the best condition, to be honest with you, but I'd like to get these views of 101 from up the top. See, there's a lot of people around here. And they're all contemplating the walk. Or they might have just come down, I don't know. But you can see the way they spell it there. Si Shu Shan Sunshine Mountain, yeah? You can see the design of the elephant there. Obviously that's a depiction of the elephant. Right, we're going to start our trail up there now, and I'm a bit cautious about doing this. I am an old man, remember, but I think I'll get something out of it at the end, okay? It's a bit of a struggle walking up these steps, but being my age, being an older guy, an old fogey, it's going to take time. But we've got a nice view already, look, see? Can you see through the trees there? We're going higher and higher and higher and higher and higher. It's fun. Only when you look back, not when you're doing it. Look at me. I'm breaking out. So I'm going to take my shirt off. I was hoping it's going to be 20 degrees today, and I don't hope for that very often. But today would have been fine. Okay. Instead we've got 28, maybe 29 degrees. So we're going to get to the top. Why? Because we're going to get some beautiful views. Now, if I can show you the map. This map here, this is where we're supposed to be. I'm trying to figure out where 101 is. Can't really see it. I suppose when I look back on this map, I'll probably be able to part 101. Is it down there? 101? Not even showing you on here, are they? So it doesn't matter. We're going to get there. It's saying that that's where we are. 101 doesn't seem to be particularly. Can't really see anything. Anyway, I'll get back.
我先帮他一下，然后如果洪大哥你有听到什么中部、南投那边有什么机会，你可以跟我讲好不好？然后我们晚一点再说。
You can see that 101 peeking through the brush and the trees. Yeah, if you can take it in, you can see these type of exotic plants around us here. But we are in Taiwan. Obviously they're going to have different plant life here, and it's very nice to observe and take it in, learn and educate. Yeah, here we go. What a trail, eh? The elephant trail. I must say, being in the city and having the opportunity of have nature around you, it's very inspiring. The sort of thing that you don't get to do very often. But I will say you've got to work for it. Walking up these steps, which are just never ending. I think they say there's about 400 steps altogether. I've been very cautious about doing this walk, but there's something nice about it. There's beauty on this walk. Can you see? I'm actually enjoying every minute of this. It might be a bit hard on the legs, but to be honest with you, it's a good sacrifice for what you're going to get out of it. Look at that. A lovely walk. It's not just steps, it's meandering, it's winding around, it's different levels as you go through. And they keep it well maintained. I mean, there's a gully on the side there, let's see, the water. So you're less inclined to have a lot of water on the steps, so you slip up. I mean, bearing in mind, I think these are granites. These are sort of granite rocks here that have been put down. These are not going to wear away very quickly. They'll probably be there for the next 100 years. Well, we're nearly to the top. You can see, take it in. Grey's up the top already. And here we are. You can see the city below from this angle. Obviously, I'll be taking you more to the top. I've just travelled a long way up through these steps, and it's an awesome task, I can tell you now. If you have a look at this here, it'll give you some information about flashing fireflies that come up here this time of the year, April. I might actually have chance to go somewhere where there are fireflies, and you can get the magical aura of the firefly and what they do this sort of time of the year. Take it in. This is actually the summit where people come. Big tourist attraction. I'm sure it goes up higher, up through there, see? This is like a, look how, it's 19 minutes, 16 minutes. You can see there's lots of places to go up here. I'm wondering whether to take you beyond, to be honest with you. But we'll just carry on over here. There's a viewing point just where I'm going right now. Over here. You can see there's this little resting area here. I think that's first aid. And here we are. You really see it, it's sort of stuck behind those trees there. I don't think there's a higher point to go to. I'm looking to see if there's a higher point up here, and there's not really, but we'll have a little look over here and see if we can see something through the trees. We can get a glimpse, and there's a few more steps here, which is possibly the best viewing point to see what I've come all the way up here to see, and to let you see as well. If we carry on up through these steps here, I can see it starting to come into view now. I nearly tripped over there. Yeah, you've got to watch what you're doing here. Whoa! Frankie's on the move. Right, I think we've got it. So this is possibly the highest point. I can't see anything higher. So we go along here and see if we can see it perching out above everything else. There it is. There's the tower. On this side you can see Taipai sweeping out to the east of where I'm stood. It's a shame that you can't see more because of the trees, and obviously you've got conservationists and all the rest of it. They don't want things cut down. So here we are. Maybe we can get a better look over here. I've got to watch where I'm walking here now. There we go. Aha! Here we go. It's a nice time of the year to come here. I couldn't see me climbing up there in the height of the summer. Look at that butterfly. Look at that. Isn't it lovely? It's nice, isn't it, as you get older? You start to appreciate things around you. There it is. That is 101, and hopefully I'll be taking you up there to get a better vista of the city of Taipei. So hopefully we can do that end today. If I carry on along here, maybe I might get a better viewing point. As we can see, it stretches out along. Let's see. Oh, there's an area there. See, I can see the seats. Maybe that really is the point where you can see a lot better and get a clearer view of the city. I see all these little insects that are flying around, butterflies, moths, that sort of thing. Here we go. I think this might be... Yes, I can see there's a viewing point down here. I hope you're still with me, because it's taken a bit of time to get here. Here we are. I think this might be the area that we need to be. Oh, definitely. It's really just like a nice platform that they've built, has a viewing point. Look at that view. That's awe-inspiring. Look at that view. That's fantastic. And that's the tower we'll be going up. There's some other big towers around as well. Look at that view. That's beautiful. Look at that. Look at that city down there. Taipai. Look at that. And look at that swimming pool on top of that building there. That looks really, really lush, wouldn't you say? Cool. Would you like to be swimming in there? Not when there's an earthquake, mind. There was an earthquake this morning, in actual fact, and I'm on the 5th floor. It seems like these earthquakes are following me around. Yeah, there was an earthquake here in Taiwan 3 days ago, the southern part of the island, and I didn't feel any tremors at all. I just heard it on the news. And then this morning, it must have been about 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock this morning, there was a tremor that I did feel, and the whole building shook, which was another earthquake. It wasn't a big earthquake, it was just a small earthquake, and they're used to that here because they're always having these earthquakes. You know, I mean, it's not far from Japan here, so you'd expect that type of thing, but for me it's all new. Take it in. Hope you enjoyed that. I'm enjoying it thoroughly. But what I'm going to do some exercises in a minute up here. This is anywhere exercise, remember, and I'm exercising around the world. So I'm going to try and get an angle right here. Okay, I'm here on the elevated platform, Scraper 101. When you want to go for a skywalk here in Taipei, that's the building that you go to. I'll be going to there very shortly, but for the minute I'm going to do some exercises here just to keep my promise. Anywhere exercise for the older folks. You need to be doing this. You can work up to it, you don't need to do it straight away. 5 is good for you. I'm going to do 25 press-ups and I'm going to do a plank here near 101. Take it in.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit.
Steady, straight, with cause and purpose.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. Everything I do so instinctive and so passionate. Every word I move so descriptive like an adjective. I got a vendetta against people who patented being negative when you should be getting after it. I got facts over tracks, this and that. Spitting slow, spitting fast, I could roast, I could gas. Think I'm okay at last, but I don't know if that can erase all the past. And the pettiness, a reflection of the emptiness. Hilarious, you think you're worth my time, you're delirious. Mysterious, because you hide behind a fake exterior. Inferior, you know I'll always be a bit superior. Get off of me, this ain't no humble brag. I want you to hear words, you can say them back. I want you to feel free from the chains that last. And to believe in what you got, you was built to last.
He's not that old, he's retired, but he's quite happy in retirement doing the work that he does. And what's your name?
My name is Jimmy.
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 Jimmy, how old are you, Jimmy?
I'm 58 years old.
58. 50.
Not yet.
Oh, sorry, he's 50 years old, he's retired, and his job is cutting back the brush and cutting back old trees that serve no purpose anymore, keeping the place tidy generally, and he loves it. It's in your heart, the job's in your heart. Yeah, that's really, really nice, that is. The sort of work that he does, he cuts back trees like this, see? When they start getting out of hand, he'll come along and cut. He's got his cutter here, and he enjoys coming up here and making sure that nature doesn't get out of hand, you know, for tourists and, you know, danger and that sort of thing. He's got these tools that he uses. Okay, you can't look at that there. Ah, that's good.
Now that I've been put through hell,
Cool.
I never got anyone's help. I had to do it all myself.
Cool, that's good. That's really yeah, you know. See, so I thought that you came up here and the government come in and all that, you know, you've got these chaps that come along from the heart, they're doing a job that they love, they're not after anything else, they just want to do something nice in their life. And I really applaud this chap. Thank you very much for the time. That's really, really nice. Oh, by the way, he warned
No.
He saw me do some press-ups earlier on because I'm not bashful where press-ups are concerned. And tell me, Jimmy, how long have you been doing this type of work? I know you're saying you're retired now and you love doing the work, but how long have you been doing it exactly?
Maybe 2 months or 3 months.
2 or 3 months.
Yes,
and you intend to carry on doing this?
Yeah, because we last year in Taiwan we have a serious typhoon. A lot of tree falling down and nobody to dealing with it.
So you had a typhoon?
Typhoon, yeah.
Oh, a big typhoon.
Yeah, it's very big. Huh?
Oh right, okay. So and there was nobody to do the work.
Yeah, nobody to do the work.
Right.
I think it's ugly. Yeah.
So in actual fact, what you're saying is that you keep this place tidy for when people come for a walk up the mountain to see the beautiful views around here, and they're kept safe, really.
Yeah.
So there's nothing that they can trip over, and there's nothing out of the way. It's all nice and tidy. That's a lovely job to do. It really is. You know, it's giving service to the public and making sure that you're putting something back into the community. It's something that I've always wanted to do on a 100% basis. Never had the chance really. I hope that I'm doing good with my videos, but I mean this chap, he's doing something good for everybody, and that's fantastic. Yes, Jimmy, I do applaud you. What's that hanging there? Is that like a tape measure?
It's a Wenxiang mosquito
It prevents mosquitoes from coming around.
It's a burning, but
that's good. I've never
only
seen.
ash.
Oh right, I've never seen one of those before. But when you burn something in there, the essence
I can
come
show
out.
you.
Oh, look at that. I've not seen that before. Oh, there's a big spider there. Oh, sorry, an ant. Oh, of course.
In your country, you don't have this?
No, I've not seen that before, but I've seen the round ones, the little round ones with these things in. And they keep the mosquitoes away.
And put it
inside. Right, okay, and he puts it around his belt. That's good.
And I can keep walking inside the ugly.
Inside the leaves and that with no mosquitoes, they keep away from you. Oh, that's good. That's something else I've learned already. Thank you very much, Jimmy.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Oh, we're learning all the time, aren't we? Hope you're being educated, because I certainly am. And there's many pathways up to this platform, and there's other platforms that I showed you earlier on. But Jimmy's just told me that there's a new walkway and a set of steps might be developed through here. And this is just, it's really just, they're talking about it at the moment. If you can see the orange stripes there going down, this is the path that Jimmy's going to explore, and maybe they're going to open up another set of steps in a few years when he gets back with the results of his endurance. But I can see that if they do put more steps down on this side, it's going to be maybe for the mountain climbers, wouldn't you say? Jimmy, wouldn't you say that? Wouldn't you say that this is for mountain climbing, this one? These steps would be for the mountain climbers, yeah?
Yeah. Let people go this way. I think it's my first time. It's my first time go this way. Yeah.
Oh, right.
It's my first time go this trail, so I want to jump inside and look around.
Oh, of course.
Need to explore himself.
I
first.
want to explore myself.
Oh,
Before
right.
he knows more.
So you're exploring for
Yeah.
the council. Oh, right. Okay.
Taiwan is big.
Oh, right. Okay. That's pretty good. So yeah, this is like stuff being developed, and we're in the process now of sort of, you know, seeing the evidence of something being carved out, and another side for another entrance up to this viewpoint here. Well, it's all very interesting, and I must say, and educational. I hope you've enjoyed that information.
Bye bye.
Be careful, Jimmy.
He's exploring.
He is exploring, yeah. Cheers, Jimmy. Nice to meet you. Have a nice day. Bye. Thank you. Well, that was very nice and a very cheerful chap, I must say. Just walking along this path here behind me, you can see I've come up through this trail. It's a different direction that we're heading from the other viewpoint, but there's another viewpoint here, so you can get a different perspective. Hi, Gray.
Hi.
There's if we really want to go up higher, we can, and God knows where that goes, whether there should be another viewpoint up there, but there's a viewpoint I've spotted just here, and here it is. So we're going to stand up here and see what sort of view we can get from this angle and this perspective. What a beautiful vista we've got. That's such a lovely view there. In the foreground you can see all the greenery, nature itself on the mountain where we are. And you can see that swimming pool down there where they're enjoying their little view of the mountain from where they are. The gardens below. Very nice, I must say. I wouldn't have missed this trip for anything. But you know, and I know, we're going up the tower, and we're going to go for a skywalk on that one there in the middle. See him? That's the king on the chessboard. Very nice, wouldn't you say? As before, the exercises, we're here in Taipei. You can see 101, beautiful 101, the exercise. Once again, don't forget, 2 knees. Outwards, inwards, outwards, inwards. I usually do 100 of them, and then I do 50 more. And usually it's good to do 50 inwards, outwards, 50 inwards, outwards, 50 inwards, outwards daily. It'll only take you 7 minutes to do this exercise. I wish you luck. We've actually reached the highest platform where there are viewing points. There's plenty of viewing points up this mountain, as you can see. I'm on a mountain, Elephant Mountain, and you can see the view that we've got. It's a beautiful vista of the city of Taipei. So what do you think about that? I'm going to take you around nice and slowly so you can see what I'm seeing. It took quite a while to get up to this height. As you can see, it's a beautiful view. Take you through back the other way. I'm going to pop a little bit of music on, I think, so we've got a little background quality. And I'm really glad that I made the effort to come up here today. Now I want to go on the skywalk in that building over there, that tall one. It might look small on the camera, but to me it's a massive, great, big, monolithic building. And I'm going to enjoy going to the top of that, going skywalking and getting another vista view to take in, so I can put this in my memory box for lifelong memories. And the aim is to do 50 of these, 2 times 25, and you're there, okay? And don't forget, self-discipline, that's what it's all about.